Okay, we're gonna start with your section. So this is the home page, and the first place, of course, where you would have found this video is under the Start Here menu, and you want to click on the orientation video. So once we've clicked on the, if you're here, of course you've already clicked on the orientation video. So let's take a look at the syllabus. Okay, so this is, the syllabus was created for two classes, W04 and W05, Biology, Principles of Biology 1. And it's a Biology 103 class. So let's work our way through this. My name is Felicia Ewing. I'm your instructor for the semester. My telephone number is 890-256-890-4798. You can always reach me via Blackboard course messages, and that will be found, Blackboard will be found on the Calhoun homepage, which I think I have it up, and it's over here in the corner. Okay, so let's click on the syllabus for the semester. Okay, again. All right, so there are no on-site meetings required. One of the things that I do encourage you to do is, if you are having any issues, to call me. I'll see the red flashing light. And so that's 256, again, 890-4798. And then also it gives me an opportunity to get to know you. On some occasions, some students during the semester, they will come by and at least us meet at least once. I know if you're not in Huntsville, Athens, or some of the surrounding cities, it would be most difficult for you to come and just sit down and chit chat with me for a short while. But anyway, if you're here, I know you already know how to log into Blackboard. So let's get down to the resources. Of course, you're going to need the ebook, the concepts of biology by 3rd edition by Sylvia S. Mader. This book will be used for both your 103 class as well as your 104 class. One of the things that I find great is the fact that they also offer you a hardback book, or a hard copy of the book. A lot of people prefer to still have a book, be able to write in that book, and they do offer you an additional copy of the book once you purchase your ebook for $15, and I think that's just absolutely wonderful. So if you want to take advantage of that, I have an announcement on the announcement page leading you to be able to, that will help you be able to purchase that additional copy. As far as instructional methods, online activities through Connect Learn Smart presentations. And those Learn Smart presentations, you're either going to have a Learn Smart presentation, which there's a video concerning how to utilize that system, and then also labs. So that will help you learn the information that would be needed both in a lecture and a lab. Okay, as far as our course objectives, these are the general course objectives. There's some more specific course objectives that have been developed, and they go along with each unit. So by the time you finished a unit or a chapter, there's some particular, and I'll quickly go over here and show you that, but there's some particular ideas that you should have learned. So if we go into course content, and let's look at unit number 1. When we click on unit number 1, we see the learning outcomes. So these are some things that you should learn after you've completed your chapter 1. And again, there's some for every single chapter. that you are required to learn this semester. So there's some learning outcomes that are present for every single chapter. So by the time you finish that chapter, this is what you should know. Okay, I'm going to go back to the syllabus. Okay, so real quick, let me get back down here. So look, that covered your course objectives. Here's a basic chapter outline. For Unit 1, we're going to cover chapters 1, 2, and 3. For Unit 2, chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7. For Unit 3, 8, 9, 36, and 10. As far as the percentage-wise basis for calculating your grade, LearnSmart activities, they are approximately 25% of your grade. Exams and the comprehensive final, they're approximately 48% of your grade. And then the LearnSmart labs are approximately 22% of your grade. Then the quizzes make up approximately 5% of your grade, giving you a total of 100%. The grading scale is your normal grading scale. 92, 100 is an A, 59 and below is an F. One of the things as far as the assignments are concerned, I encourage you to read each corresponding chapter before attempting your LearnSmart activities. But as we saw with the LearnSmart as well as the lab, if you miss a question while attempting to do your LearnSmart activities, the practice portion, eventually it will take you to the chapter that you're going to need to read because you missed the question more than one time. Okay. For the semester, I may include another activity along with the activities that have been listed above, a group activity, and it may be worth an additional 100 points. Okay. As far as week 1, that's when you want to get registered for Connect. So even though you've registered for the class, you still need to register yourself for Connect, or you will not be able to access any of the assignments. The first week of registration, you are required to submit a biography and a syllabus quiz that is due by 11:59 on Sunday. Okay. As far as the tentative due dates for the semester, chapters 1, 2, and 3, September the 20th. Chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7, November the 1st. And then chapters 8, 36, 9, and 10 by December the 6th. One of the things that I want to encourage you to do, and that's not to fall behind. I know we all are procrastinators and we wait till the last minute, but I can guarantee you something is going to go wrong. So I encourage you to stay on top of your assignments. Start early. Most assignments are open for the whole entire semester right now, but there are closing dates, and once that date is closed, I will not open the assignments again. So I'm encouraging you right now to get on your assignments immediately. As far as testing is concerned, do not begin a quiz or a test unless you're able to finish it in one sitting, because if you get up, you move, you go somewhere, it's going to time out. You get one attempt at exams. You get one attempt at your exams. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of time to do that exam before, or quiz, before opening it up. You have one opportunity. Okay. As far as the final exam, we're going to shoot for Wednesday, December the 9th, but we may have to change that date as long as we get it done before the end of testing, and which it will still give me an opportunity to get your final grades to you. As far as makeups, provided you have a doctor's excuse or military excuse, then I will be able to open that exam up for you again. Okay. As far as the withdrawal policy, it's up to you to withdraw yourself from the course within the drop add period, and the specific dates always can be found in the class schedule each term. As far as the code of conduct, having a positive attitude with your other students that are in the course, and also with your instructor, and she will have a positive attitude with you. Cheating and plagiarism, as far as the tests are concerned, the tests are timed. You have a test for every single chapter, so you are to study for those tests just like the students here that are in class. You're to study for those tests, and then you take those tests without your PowerPoints, without your book, so the test, we generally give you about 45 seconds per question on the test. So if you've studied, you know the information, you should not have trouble answering the questions on the exam. Okay. If you have any complaints, then of course you call me with those complaints, and then if I can't handle it, then you can go to someone above me. As far as communication, again, we are using via the Blackboard course messages, or you can use your Space account to communicate. Now, if you have a disability, then you need to make sure that that information has been filed with the Disability Services Office, and between you and that office, that information will be channeled over to me. And that concludes the syllabus. Hopefully, if you have any questions, you'll email me or call me, 256-890-4798. As far as the communication policy is concerned, the communication policy states that even though the internet is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's going to be hard for me to get to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But I promise to try to get back with you within a 48-hour time frame. 48-hour time frame. So I'm going to circle that for you. I guess I got a pen. So here we go. So that I will try to respond within 48 hours. Sometimes it's much faster than that, depending on the workload. All right, so let's continue on. That was the communication policy. Okay. Get rid of my pen. Okay, so now one of the things that I want to do is go back and show you the setup. This is where you're going to find all of your course content. So I want to click on that. So again, you can see that Unit 1 is here, Unit 2 and Unit 3 are here. And then when you click on each individual chapter, each individual unit, you'll find the chapters. If you click on the chapter, then you'll find all of the assignments. So The due date, remember, is September the 21st, 2015 for Unit 1. So just don't forget, Unit 1 doesn't end with Chapter 1. So I'm going to go back up here, but Unit 1 contains Chapters 1, 2, and 3. So all of the assignments in each of the folders has to be completed by whatever that due date is. Keep your syllabus out or somewhere at all times so that you can keep up, with your dates, okay? Remember, when you click on an assignment, it's going to take you over to Connect to get those assignments done. As far as your grades are concerned, you're going to find your grades in My Grades. If you need help with Blackboard, then of course you're going to click on the Blackboard Student Help. If you need tutoring, you're going to click on the Smart Thinking link and use Smart Thinking. And then as far as the discussion board is concerned, usually I have you introduce yourself to your class members by clicking on the discussion board, okay? But as far as anything else, if you have any questions and things that you can't find, just please remember to give me a call. And I will do my best to answer, call or email, and I will do my best to answer those questions. If it's urgent, I would suggest that you call. Now, if it's on the weekend, I'm not here, so you want to make sure that you're calling, during the week. On the weekend, I'm not available, but I will try to answer emails as best I can over the weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful semester, and if there's anything that I can ever do, please feel free to ask. Have a good time.